from the first 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks this year, I guess, what have you noticed from this group that stands out to you?
It's more competitive. This year we have an amazing quarterback that came in, Bailey. He's a good guy. He competes every day. Weight room, it can be anywhere he competes. So I love him. And our skilled players on the offense, they are more explosive. They're competing this year, so it's just a major emphasis on competing this year from the offense. And defensively, we're going to compete as always, but it's been major competitiveness throughout the whole spring.
Hi, Drew Tennis from the College Heights Herald. So just going into the third week of practice now, what are you going to be working on to get better?
It was a whole lot of everybody was excited and jumping around and having fun the first couple of weeks, but now it's more about you have to know your keys and techniques. Going into third week, it's going to be a whole lot of technique emphasis. We got a more older group, a more mature group, so we're going to look in and go in the third week and just be more technical as a defense, because we've had many strong years here. So look forward to it.
Hey, this is Hunter from WBKO. Coach Helton talked about you guys getting some, player run practices in before spring and how that really kind of put you guys ahead of the game in terms of the basics. But how have you seen that pay off through these first 2 weeks of spring practice?
Oh, it was amazing. Just to have just us guys on the field, communicating without the coaches. Just shows how mature we are as a defense. Like I said, we're an older group, so we should be able to compete at a high level, without coaches' voices in our ears. So those player run practices were amazing. Like I said, we have an amazing quarterback in Bailey, and he runs the offense to his standards, the way he wants to run it. So, as a defense, we do our adjusting and everything off the offense. So it's a great job by him, gathering up those guys and bringing them along and making plays for both sides. So going to this third week, I feel like we're a very strong football team.
Hey, this is Jared again with the Daily News. Over the last couple of years, you guys have lost quite a bit of experience, from the secondary, Coco, Devin, Trey, Deontay. Now you're probably, the most experienced guy back there. How have you seen your role kind of change this spring?
It's going to be the same for me. It's a couple of new faces, new guys here. We have, a couple of young guys. We have an amazing safety. He's young, Kendrick Simpkins. We have Dom. He's coming back. We have good guys like Miguel and, Davion on the back end, just bringing us along. And, of course, we have AJ. He's been here for a while. So on the back end, I feel like we're a very strong secondary. It's just, us, learning how to communicate amongst one another. Me and Devin and Coco and Deontay Ruffin, we was here for a long time. So we had the level of competitiveness because we were used to each other. But now it's just us getting used to each other and just like I said, communicating and getting those reads, getting our keys in.
This is Hunter again from WBKO. What's the transition been like with Crum now as the main defensive coordinator?
It's not a big major transition. We see the same things. He's a more fundamental guy. He's a lot strict. He's big on being technical. You have to be technical out here to play in this defense because we do a whole lot of different things, run a whole lot of different schemes. But I really love that guy. He's full of energy, and I feel like we can take a long way with this guy. So.